couple weeks ago, I sent in a food sensitivity test to Everlywell, and today I'm going to go over those results. Welcome back to another Axe Family video and another Tuesday with Taylor. I'm really glad you're here, and like I said before, I'm going to go over my Everlywell results with you, share what I learned, and kind of explain why I did the food sensitivity test and what I learned from it. Basically, a food sensitivity is different than an allergy. The test that I did tested certain antibodies in my blood that react to certain foods. So it's different than an allergy, so I'm not saying I'm allergic to these foods. My body just is sensitive to them. So I went through Everlywell, and they're a great company to go with. There's a link down below that you can go to their website, use my link, and get yourself 20% off of your Everlywell kit. When you have a food sensitivity, your body doesn't react for a couple days. So the reason I took this test was I have struggled with acne for the last probably 3 years at least, and I've noticed that it comes and goes in waves, and I'm pretty sure it's connected to my diet and my hormones. I've tried a lot of topical things, I've tried a lot of medications, I've tried almost everything. So that's why I took this test, because I just wanted to see some answers, to see some results to help me go in this other direction. And so the results I got, I'm gonna hold loosely. They're not end-all be-all results, and I'm not gonna completely cut everything out of my diet, like completely, but I'm just more aware of kind of what could cause, or what is causing my acne. I got my results, and they split your results up into 4 different categories: your highest reactivity, moderate, mild, and low. And so they test, I think it's like 88 different foods in your blood for those specific antibodies. And so I have like my top 10 highest reactive results, and then it goes down from there. So I'm just gonna go over the first few because I just think they're fascinating. My number 1 result was brewer's yeast, which I did not understand or even know was a thing, but it is found most commonly in beer and bread. But what I learned is that it's also found in any alcohol, in anything that ferments, so soy sauce, anything with vinegar, wine. If anything, I'm just learning more about the ingredients in the food that I'm eating. This is really fascinating because you might know I went to Florida a couple weeks ago, and before that, for the first half of January, I stopped drinking alcohol, eating gluten and dairy and sugar. And then I went to Florida and thought, it's just a couple days, I'll have a glass of wine or 2. And we went out to eat and had pizza. And I didn't really think much of it. And then I got back from Florida, and I had this big flare up on my face. And the weeks prior to going to Florida, I could see my face getting clearer, and I felt better. And then I had this weekend, and it was super fun, and I'm glad I went, and I'm glad I did all these things. But I noticed afterwards that my skin wasn't as good as it was getting. So interesting that I made that connection, and then I got these results, and brewer's yeast was number 1, and I had wine and bread over the weekend, and I'm pretty sure those 2 things were connected to why I got a flare up on my face. So I'm excited to know these results because now I have answers going forward. It doesn't mean I'm gonna completely cut out wine or beer or alcohol or bread. Like, I'm not gonna just completely cut those out, but I'm gonna move forward more aware that that's gonna potentially give me flare-ups on my face. And now I can choose to not drink that or eat that because I want to see improvement in my acne. So that's really exciting for me. My other results that I had high reactivity to were cow's milk, which I don't really drink or consume anymore, and gluten, which I'm actually choosing to not consume that as well now. And then asparagus was my next one, which is interesting. We don't eat asparagus a whole lot, but I like it and I know it's really good for you. So I might just try it soon and see if I react to it, but that's not one that we eat a lot. The other two were cottage cheese, which I don't eat, and coconut. So just fascinating results. So moving forward from here, I'm gonna continue to not eat gluten, dairy, sugar, or alcohol. And hopefully by doing that, I will see an improvement in my face and in my health and how I feel. Cody and I decided to do that for the month of January, and I'm just gonna continue doing it until I feel like I can reintroduce those foods into my diet and see how I react to them. If you weren't able to watch the video where I actually did the Everlywell test on camera with you, there's a card up in this corner you can click on and watch that video, and it just walks you through exactly how to do the test. It's really easy and simple, and you can do it for yourself. If you're on Instagram and you want to follow me and learn more about my kind of health journey, you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is Flourished Community, and I'd love to connect with you there. So there's another Tuesday with Taylor. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me and being patient as I get more comfortable in front of the camera. If there's anything that you want to know about me, anything you want me to do a video about, please let me know in a comment below, and I'll do my best to do a video about those. So thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we'll see you in the next one. Hats off to you.